Hi everyone, and welcome to the Gemini Weekly Tarot Bite reading for the week of July 24th through the 30th. This is I Am Illuminated Tarot reading for Soul Illumination. My name is Lauren. Hi and welcome. I hope you get something meaningful out of this reading. So this is a quick look at the energy for the week ahead for the sign of Gemini based on the two themes that came up in the general collective reading, which was posted on Monday for the week. And those two themes were flexible and the High Priestess. So this was really asking us to this week stay flexible around what's going to start to change in our external environment as we really start to intuitively start to hold true to the new vision we have for ourself as we move into this next cycle. Or the new version of ourselves that we really want to bring into this cycle and kind of unleash and unlock. And there's a sense as we start to really intuitively understand those changes that want to come in for us, we also understand that that's going to start to manifest physically for us and things kind of either falling away or shifting, and for us to be flexible around that, to say with full faith and belief, these changes I'm going to flow with because they're meant to help bring in this new vision for myself, or this new, or it's going to be supportive of the new version of me that's coming through. All right, Gemini. So we're going to see here first what's coming through for you around the theme of flexibility. What do you need to be flexible with this week? Or why might you need to be flexible this week? What does Gemini need to know about that? What does Gemini need to know about flexibility? Ooh, hold on just a minute. Okay, so you have the Wheel of Fortune, which just came up actually for your opposite sign of Sagittarius. They got two Wheel of Fortunes in their reading, so we'll see if anything else wants to come in for you here. And I swear to God, we have another Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Gemini, so you guys are dealing with very similar energy. I'll see if anything else wants to come out. So we have the Three of Cups. Oh, interesting. Three of Cups can speak to it can speak to a celebration this week. There actually might be something coming through where you're being asked to attend something. And this could be actually where you might meet a new kind of soul tribe. You might just really get an opportunity out of going to that whatever you're being invited to. There could be a sense here of somebody's like, oh, it's a birthday party, or oh, it's a work happy hour, and you're like, okay, fine, I'll go. And suddenly you meet that person who helps you level up in your career path, or you meet the love of your life, or you meet a new friend that's maybe an extended friend of somebody else. But there's something here with the Wheel of Fortune that says the time is now. There's an opportunity coming in for you. And there's something here around the Three of Cups, which really speaks to community, speaks to celebrations. Let's see what's going on with the High Priestess. So the flexibility might need to be where maybe you're like, I wasn't going to do that. And it's like it comes in out of the blue and you're like, okay, fine, I will. There's something along those lines. Staying flexible. Okay, so let's see. The High Priestess. What do we need to know about this intuitive knowing for yourself? Okay, so we have the Five of Wands. So there's a sense here of the Five of Wands coming through. That could be a sense of healthy competition. It could be actually one where you're like, okay, I know I got to get back out there. I got to see kind of what my skill set is worth, or how good it is kind of in relation to others. It can also sometimes be a sense of combativeness, or even or like unhealthy competition where it's almost like chaos going on. But with the Three of Wands and the Five of Wands, I get the feeling that for many of you, there's a feeling of like having to get back out there to bring in an opportunity for yourself. There's a sense even of, as the Three of Wands can kind of be like waiting for our ship to come in. And for many of you, I think there's this intuitive knowing of, I have to bring the ship in for myself. And in order to do that, I have to get back out there. I have to show myself. I have to show my skill set. I have to show what I'm capable of to start to bring in, to almost, show the ship that's coming in like, hey, this is me. This is what I'm capable of. Very interesting. And you might have that opportunity come through a a celebration this week. This could be where maybe you realize I do need to get back out on the dating horse, so to speak. And so you're like, yeah, I'm going to say yes to that party, or I'm going to say yes to that happy hour invitation. And it's like, I'm going to go out there and kind of show off what I'm capable of. And who knows, you might actually draw in the partner for yourself. It could be something along those lines. Bottom of the deck, we have the World. Shows that a major cycle is coming to a close in your experience. And a new one with the double Wheel of Fortune coming in is showing that the doorway is opening very much into the new, which is great. So there's a new way of doing something, and it's probably saying whatever you were kind of avoiding, kind of getting on the horse in the past, or where you were avoiding kind of jumping into a new scenario where you had to kind of show your skill set or dust off a set of skills you've had kind of on the back burner for a while. It's just saying it's time to get back out there, because it's going to draw in a new opportunity for yourself. And it might be through, again, these kind of celebratory moments for yourself. So let's go ahead and see here. I'm going to pull some additional clarifiers for the Wheel of Fortunes, plural. I think that's so crazy that it came out for both of you, both of those cards. It's kind of like my magic deck. There are duplicates that come out in readings, but those duplicate cards are always different. It's a wild deck for me. It's the second deck I purchased, and it really opened me up to the magic of energy reading and tarot reading. Ooh, so we have the 10 of Pentacles that came in. This is a legacy building card. This is a card of wealth. It's a card of kind of the long-term vision of what you want to build for yourself, manifest in the physical. So there could be an opportunity here to really level up in some aspect of your life experience in the physical based on something that's being set into motion this week. So let's go ahead here. I'm going to see what's coming in for the 3 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. So we have the Chariot, we have the 7 of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Wands, we have the 7 of Cups, and we have the High Priestess again. So there's a sense here of getting back into the kind of the driver's seat of your own life after doing a review. So there's a sense here of saying, you know what, I want to start moving forward. I want to get going. I want to get back on. There's almost a sense of I want to get back on track and going towards what ultimately feels like home for me. Kind of in reality, the 10 of Pentacles. But I know that there's a massive burden. The 10 of Wands is a burden that we've been long carrying. And it's the closeout of a cycle. It says it's time to put down that burden. With the 7 of Cups, it says, get ready for new opportunities. And on some intuitive level, I think with the High Priestess, you know what this opportunity is. There's a feeling, there is a deep understanding from many of you, like this shouldn't take you by surprise. If there's some aspect of your experience that you know you're going to kind of have to get back out there and, get out of a comfort zone to really pull in an opportunity for yourself, you already know what that is. You also know what the burden is that you long carried that it's time to put down, that has been, I think, blocking you from really going out into the world of opportunity and really feeling like you're moving forward in your life again. And this might be that week where it's like, okay, you said you wanted to go. Here you go. So really keep your eyes open again where you're being asked, invited to kind of group settings, celebratory settings, and where get prepared to see how that might kind of start to lay the foundation for the 10 of Pentacles that is waiting to start to manifest in this next cycle for yourself. At the bottom of this deck, let's see here, we have the King of Cups. Beautiful. It's scorpionic energy. This is really the energy of the individual who is emotionally mature. They lead from a place of emotion. It can be also the loving father. It's a really, I feel like for many of you, you're moving into a cycle where you get to really tap into your emotions, where maybe you've, again, as being a sign ruled by Mercury and a sign that rules the mind, this may be a beautiful cycle where you actually kind of get out of the mind and you get to really enjoy the emotional component to the next cycle. But through community, through, I think, getting yourself back out there, through taking action from a place of what you're passionate about and what your skill sets are. And that's really going to bring in new opportunities to start to move towards, again, this legacy building for yourself. Beautiful energy. All right, I will leave it there, Gemini. I hope you all have a wonderful week ahead. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can click on the link in the description box below to visit my website. Otherwise, I will be posting the full tarot scope for August for each sign, starting at the end of this week and moving into the beginning of next week. All right, I will see you all next week. Bye, Gemini.